Welcome to another Life Food Balance episode. My name is Jelena. I am a Life Food Balance CEO and a founder. I'm a mother of two, nutritionist and sociologist. And you must be thinking, oh my God, she has so many titles. Those titles doesn't mean a crap. Let me completely be honest. The biggest title of my life is that I'm a mom. And the worst thing about being a mom, and I'm going to be 100% honest, is trying to be perfect mom. If you're hearing me here, trying to be the perfect mom doesn't exist. That perfection is going to lead you to being burnout, stressed, overworked, and overtired. That was what my mom was throughout all my entire life. She was trying to fill up these norms of a society to be the perfect mom, the perfect wife, to get up at 6 a.m. and cook breakfast and cook lunch and cook dinner and take the kids to school and make all of the parenting evenings and take us to our sport activities and then go off and be a perfect CEO of a major international company and make sure she people pleases everybody, making sure that she says yes to every single thing in her life. And then coming home at night, and not just coming home, to figuring out, and yes, I'm in the car, I need to turn it off because of the noise. So, and making sure that she comes at night home to be with us, to drop everything by the hat and play with me and my brother, to cook us dinner, to put us to bed. And then in the next 3 hours, let's say from 8 to 11, she will cook again and clean again and make a cake for a friend or make a cake for our birthday, to do everything for everybody else. And I loved her for that. I loved her heart. I loved her energy. I loved that no matter what happened, she was with us. I can't ever remember a situation which she told us, Mommy just needs 15 minutes for herself to be rest and, do things on her own. I don't think that ever happened. But you know what happened? At 48 years old, when I was 19, she was lying on my lap, and she went pale. She went pale. She started vomiting, screaming out of her mind. My heart is racing. Call the ambulance right now. I remember my dad picking up the phone, calling the ambulance rushing to come to my home. They're doing the testings, and they're saying to me she's having a massive heart attack. They pulled up a needle for a horse, stuck directly into her heart to prevent her from dying. For 48 years, she was suffering, silently suffering, because she was searching for perfectionism. She was trying to control everything. She was trying to be yes to everybody else. So at 19, I lost a part of the mom because she wanted to be everything for everybody. And in that moment, I realized I don't want to be like her. But again, life took over. I moved to another country by myself at 27 years old. I decided, I'm going to build my life. I'm going to build this perfect dream of having an amazing husband and amazing kids. And I'm going to work, and I'm going to literally follow her own patterns. Subconsciously, I wasn't aware. There was all society norms that I took as completely my own. Never thought that, is that really what I wanted, to put that kind of stress on me? Fast forward 40 years I'm now, and let me tell you, the last thing I'm searching in my life is perfectionism, because I lost both of my parents from degenerative diseases, from them stressing out of being this perfect citizen, being the perfect parents, trying to raise us well, having all of these norms and fill outs and patterns and all of this rubbish, literally rubbish that we're putting on ourselves because we are trying to please people. The 3 things that I told that are biggest stressors in my life and in life and so many other people is trying to be perfect. That's one. Saying yes to every single request that comes your way. And the third, I think the most powerful one, is control. Trying to control every single thing that's happening in your life and being, in a way, pissed off because it's not going the way you thought it would be going. For example, you're stressing out because that project in your work is not going to meet the deadline. Stressing and burning out because you have so many back-to-back meetings that you don't even have a toilet break. Stressing out because you're almost till this reach to grab that promotion, but somebody else took it out for you. And then you're looping about it and thinking about it and going all around that. I was in that space for 15 years as executive assistant. For 15 years, I saw CEOs and managers and directors, both male and female, trying to grab to the last straw of possibilities to be the perfect role model, to control on how much they will lead up and have these successes in their life. For 15 years, I looked at people literally shoving the food in their mouth at their desk, trying to send out emails, trying to book yet another meeting, trying to do I don't know what anymore. For what? For what purpose? We're supposed to be human beings, not human doings. But we're constantly searching for the outside validation rather than to find that in ourselves. And that's where the chronic stress and the burnout and the anxiety and the depression comes in. Because we're trying to find answers outside of us rather than inside of us. And the moment that flicked inside of my head and I started seeing coaches and people and surrounding my world with the people that support me and want the best for me, that's when everything shifted. Literally everything. When I started giving myself time to be just with me and being 100% okay with that without needing to constantly be on a go. So the first major step I done in my own healing is to boldly say, I need 1 hour in the morning for myself. My kids were 1 year and a half and 4.5 years when I said that. 1.5 years old, she still needed me. But I still remembered my mom and I remembered that heart attack and I said no. No, because I want to see her grow. I want to see her succeed. I want to be there with her. So in order to do that, I needed to be in a healthy mind and a great mind for myself. So every morning I started waking up 1 hour earlier so I can do the things that I love, so I can do the things that I enjoyed and give me the peace and love and happiness and everything that I needed to be the mom for her and for my boy that they deserved. And that's the most important part. So during that 1 hour, because I was waking up stressed and anxious and IBS and migraines, these are the 3 things that I've done every single morning and I still do it repeatedly. First, the moment when I wake up, I will say 5 gratitudes. I will say 5 things I'm truly, deeply grateful in my life. Then I will do 10 to 15 minutes of prayer or meditation to envision how my life is so beautiful. Even at that particular moment, it was crap. I had problems. I had issues at work. I was, with HR problems and things like that. I still wanted to find 5 things that I was grateful and I can do prayer with. And the next third thing, I made sure I drank enough water and I done movement. Slowly, I built from that. But that was my time. It was my morning routine time. It was something that it was just for me. And gradually, everything started to shift. I started to say no more. I started to teach about that. I started to see how I'm feeling in peace, because I stopped searching for the people to please me and to be significant to somebody else. I was pleasing myself. So if you truly want to get out of the stress and the anxiousness and the challenges in your life, you need to start saying yes to you, to your time, to your life, to your fulfillment, because stress and the burnout comes from you. They don't come from anything else but you. Stress is in your control. Make sure you subscribe to my video for more challenging thoughts, but inspirational thoughts as well. I'll see you in the next episode.